Good evening. Good evening. So I got some messages on last week that people were upset that they did not get a chance to come on to the live pop-up Q&A. So I told them that I would be back on Thursday. So as promised, I am back. And I'm not going to be on here that long because I came on here much later because I did our live Q&A on the community first. And then I was like, okay, I promise y'all, so let me not forget because your girl's a little tired. I got my tea already, but I did say that I was going to come back and do a live Q&A. So for those that are going to chime in, we don't have anybody yet. Let me get on here on Instagram while nobody's on here yet, so that way we can get started together. I see somebody. Oh, let me pull up this chat. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? I know I'm on like super late, like it's really past my bedtime. But I promised that I was going to come back and do another live Q&A because I didn't make the announcement and I told them, so she better be on here because I told her I was coming back on here after she messaged me. Let me get this. But this is live Q&A, you guys. If you guys want to ask any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I can't always see the name, so please forgive me. And then like, let me see. I hope I'm live. I believe that I'm live on YouTube and Facebook. For those that are watching, let me know where you guys are watching from. Are you watching from Facebook or are you watching from YouTube? Last time on Tuesday, we had a lot of people on here from YouTube. It was like all my YouTube people. Okay. Don't be shy, y'all. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get this Instagram up too. It's like I always forget how to work Instagram. I'm not good at being on Instagram. Let's see. Hello, hello. Where are you watching from? Are you on Instagram or YouTube? And also, we are doing a live Q&A, so please drop any questions that you may have about your cleaning business, no matter what phase that you're in, beginning, start, launching, growing, scaling. This is your time and opportunity to be able to ask any questions you may have. Instagram never be doing me right. Hey, is it Kyle? Hey, Kyle, how are you? Good evening. I know I'm on here super late, or I'm definitely much later than I normally am. Do you have any questions about your cleaning business, or do you have a cleaning business? Okay, finally got YouTube up. Awesome. And I see more people are starting to join. Where are you guys joining from? Let me know if you guys have any questions about your cleaning business. Do you have a cleaning business? If not, why not? Look, you guys, we were about to hit the last quarter of 2023, which I can't even believe that, this year is about to be almost over. But I was talking to somebody and they was like, do I still have enough time to like get my business launched? And I was like, well, how much time do you want to put into it? Because it really is all up to you. But technically you do. So I was like, yeah, heck yeah, you can. You can literally have a 6-figure business by time January 1st gets here. So why are you waiting, right? And I get it, life happens, we get busy, we get consumed, especially with the end of the year, right? Like all these holidays, you may get a little fluffy, right? All the food that's going to be served, right? But then we'll still be January, still wishing that we would have eventually launched our cleaning business. One of the best person that I can think of to like provide as an example is she ended up being one of our clients for the VA company, and like she started her cleaning business in like November, and she launched by January. And then within 6 months, her business is already doing revenue like close to 30K a month, you guys, right? Now, did she hit 30K off of month one? No. Do I have so many students that's like, why have I not hit six figures yet? Like, boo, you still learning. Like, you got to crawl before you walk, right? But it's so doable, you guys. Let's see. My question is, if I'm looking to partner with you, what's an email to send a business proposal? Well, you can send one to info@ceocleaningacademy.com, and I'll be glad to read that email. Do you have a cleaning business, Kyle? Hello, IG. I see you guys coming in. I know that I do not be on here often, you guys. I'm trying to really come on here more and give questions and feedback, because you guys be in my DM, but I just always forget to come on here. So I'm like on my laptop and I'm on here. So if y'all see my head swiveling side to side, that's the reason why. And then for my IG people, I know a lot of you guys don't even really know like what I do because I don't share it enough. But I am teaching entrepreneurs how to launch a six-figure cleaning company without even touching a mop. And it's so possible because there's 500 plus students that's doing it, right? So I know the system works, and I know that you can receive crazy amount of results if you put in the work, right? I'm not going to guarantee nothing, because if you can guarantee me your work, then I can be like, yes, because your outcome is going to match your work, right? But yeah, so IG, if you guys have questions to ask about how to start a cleaning business, should I start a cleaning business? I don't have no money, I don't have no experience. You don't have to have none of those things. Just drop your guys' questions. This is a live pop-up Q&A. I just did a Q&A with our community. It was super, super good. They asked some really, really great questions. Did some share screens on booking koala setup and all the things. And I promised that I would come back on here. So I am. How do you pick a name that isn't personal? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, because cleaning business names, I see some really crazy cleaning business names, you guys, like really, really crazy. And I be trying not to like blast people about their cleaning business names too much. But I always suggest that people name their business what that's not what I'm saying. Wrong phrase. To name your business that's searchable, right? That's SEO approved. Okay. Don't name your business with words that's not typically how it's supposed to be spelled. Okay. Like let me think of a word. Let me think of a word. Oh, perfect example. Okay. I had opened up a cleaning company before COVID, and it was called Clean Lily. Okay. My idea for that company was I wanted to also set up a lifestyle brand and introduce physical cleaning products with that company, right? I had this whole idea. I got it trademarked, and I spent a lot of money on that, right? I got it trademarked and everything. Okay. Now the idea is super dope, right? I'm currently coaching somebody to literally duplicate that same exact process or that same exact thing, right? But the name wasn't, because I combined the name into one. It was called Clean Lily, and even though I found it like as a dictionary word, it is not technically a real word. So Google was not seeing that as a real word. So anytime that somebody was to find my company name, it wasn't popping up because Google didn't even recognize that to be a real word. Okay. So I've seen people will like have these unique business names and it's not even searchable. So my key suggestions for creating a cleaning business name is to list what it does and where it does it at, right? So that way it's super clear. And that way when somebody is searching for that service on Google, I'm a big Google searcher, right? I'm that midnight Google searcher, right? How tall is Jesus? Like I'm that Google searcher. So like when I search something, it's like, where is such and such near me, right? Or I need bike repair near me, or I need shoe repair near me. Whatever it is I'm searching for, that's what's going to pop up. So I always suggest that your business name be searchable. So for example, let's say it's like top Miami Maid Clean or top Miami Cleaners, right? Like it lists what I do, where I do it at, and how I do it. Like I'm the top cleaner in Miami. Okay. That's like always my suggestions of when you're trying to create a name, because then you're automatically putting these keywords, these SEO keywords in your business name. Like you list what you do. So cleaners, cleans, maid service, right? My most profitable business name was North Dallas Maid Service. Most profitable company that I probably had. And it was called North Dallas Maid Service. Super simple. It's not fancy. It didn't stick out. The logo wasn't really pretty, but boy, did that company rank on Google. Okay, which is probably why it sold really good too. But yeah, like that was the name of the company. And I think I changed it from Dallas Upscale Cleaning. That was my very first one. It was called Dallas Upscale Cleaning, and that was a good name, but I don't think I marketed that word or that name good enough, because people made an assumption that the service was really expensive because it's called upscale. And it wasn't supposed to be like, the price wasn't supposed to be expensive, just the service. Like we provided upscale. They didn't see it that way, though, but it was fine. Let's see, another question. Yes, but 10K is better than 0K. Look, 10K will be 0K any day. Ah. Hey, y'all. See you guys joining in on IG. I know you're probably like, what am I talking about? Just stay around. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. All my people over here on YouTube and Facebook, you guys, please drop your guys' questions, because look, your girl is tired. So I'm only gonna be as live and on here as long as you guys have questions. If not, then we can all get a good night's sleep. All right. I see some more people join. This is what always happens here. As soon as I always be like, all right, you guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. People want to start joining in, and that's good. But you guys, start dropping your guys' questions that you guys may have while I have you guys on here as well. If you guys are not part of the email list, you guys may not be aware of some of the changes that's about to take place starting October 1st. But if you are not in the academy yet, okay, if you guys are not in the CO Clean Academy yet, I don't know why not. If you guys been waiting on a sign or something to be like, I'm ready to start my cleaning business, let this be that sign, you guys, okay? Because starting October 1st, I will be switching the pricing model from membership to a flat rate, okay? So the price for the academy will be increasing. But before I make that change, I've been making announcements after announcements that if you want to get in, this is the time to get in, because you can do so for only $5.97. Okay. And I also partnered with one of those buy now, pay later, the pay after people, or like whatever those things are called. So if you are wanting to get in, you can get in at that rate, right? That's almost 60% off what the price is, what it will be. And then also you'll get lifetime access. Okay. Right now it's currently have the CO cleaning course inside the academy, but I'm currently working on point two version. And then I'm also adding a VA training course in there as well. So for those that are wanting to hire a VA to run and manage your cleaning business, I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how to find them, source them, make sure that they're right, show you how to pay them, show you how to train them, and to run your company. Because I teach people how to start a six-figure cleaning company without touching a mop. Right. But the reason why it's called the CEO Cleaning Academy is because the goal is for you not to even work the business, right? The goal is for you to delegate. I love that word, to delegate, right? So that way you're not having to even manage all of that day to day and be on the phone, right? Like, no, like make the boss decisions, figure out how you can grow your business. So that course is also going to be added. And when you join before October 1st, you're going to get access to that and lifetime access. Okay. Let's see. I see some questions are finally dropping. You guys keep dropping the questions. Hey there, how much do you charge a clean and how much do you pay your cleaners? So paying my cleaners, I like to pay them percentage based, right? And this can vary. The biggest thing, I was just talking about that in our training a couple minutes ago, is your price points. Like you want to make sure that your price points are right for your market, that you're not undercharging. There's nothing cute about undercharging. And you undercharging does not give you an advantage, right? It allows them to take advantage of you because you would be real upset to hear that a company just right down the street is charging double than you and they're booked, right? So there's nothing special about you guys charging less. Nobody knows you're new, right? Some people be like, well, I'm new, so I want to. No, nobody knows you're new, right? So you want to make sure that you are charging the right prices. By doing so, you want to make sure that you do market research. Make sure that you know where you're planting your company. Make sure that you know your people are there. My sweet spot for planting companies is in the burbs, okay? It's in the suburbs. I love working with two income family houses that are busy individuals, whether they're the stay-at-home mom and she's busy ripping and running with their kids, and it's another working person in the household, or two income households. That is my sweet spot. And this is proven. Like I literally did market research on growth trends, and all of this information is in the new 2.0 course on growth trends of our industry. You guys, if you don't know, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And it's been growing by 20% every year. And it's expected to grow by 26% by 2025. 2025? No, 2024. Skipped a year, sorry. Right? So this is $1 billion industry, you guys. Residential. I'm not talking about cleaning. I'm talking about residential, right? So one of the growth trends is that busy parents, busy two income household families, the rate of them increasing their service providers have also increased, right? So I do all of that research to make sure that I can price my services properly. Because when I price my services properly, then I can pay my cleaners. Because I've been noticing a lot when hiring cleaners and I give them the percentage, right? Typical percentage splits is either a 50-50 split or a 60-40. I was talking with a student today. He's like, I'm going to give them 70-30 because they're doing most of the work. I'm going to just hire heck of cleaners and I'm going to find heck of clients and I'm going to make heck of money. And I was like, you do that. Okay. Like you do that. Right. But when I'm hiring these cleaners, they're asking is, well, what am I getting 50% of? What am I getting 60% of? Right. So like you need to make sure that your prices are priced right, because you can offer them 70-30, but are they getting 70% of $100? Are they getting 70% of $500? Like that all makes a difference. Okay. So you want to make sure that your price points are correct by doing that market research. All right. I'm going to start a cleaning business. Just need some tips. Yes, please ask. Would I be better setting a flat rate for clients or to start? No, I would recommend flat rate. Hourly, the reason why hourly doesn't work is because when you're bringing on different like contractors, right? Like I always say that people are not paying me for how long it takes me to do the job. They're paying me for my experience, right? Like I'm not a cleaner, a house cleaner, but baby, I know how to clean a house. Okay. I got years of experience. Okay. I know the tips and the tricks and the tools. And that's the same way with our cleaners. So if I hire a cleaner and she knows all the things, and she can do a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,800 square feet house in 3.5 hours, I don't want her to get paid less, or I don't want to get paid less because she's excellent, right? And I hire somebody else and I bring somebody else to do that job and she takes 6 hours. Now, you know what I mean? And then it's inconsistent. And then the client can be like, well, last time when I cleaned the house, you got it done in 3.5 hours. Now you want me to pay double, right? It's too much inconsistency with the hourly price point. Flat rate just makes it really nice, clean, easy, and predictable. And it allows you to offer that instant booking feature to where you can literally receive bookings all night. Like literally while I'm on the phone, I'm seeing bookings come through on the phone. Like I wish I could know how to do a share screen on my phone, but I'm literally seeing bookings come through on the phone A book, I'm not working it. It's like it's instant. Like they can book, but they can be able to book that way because they're putting in the size of their home, the type of cleaning, how many bedrooms and bathrooms, right? Whatever add-ons they want, and then it's booked. And then from there, it gets sent to the cleaners, and the cleaners can snag and grab whichever job that they want to grab. So I would definitely recommend flat rate. Let's see. What CRM platform do you recommend? Also, can you speak more about how to hire VAs? Are there any specific websites you prefer, or can you please give tips, please? Yes. So with CRM, I like to use. I'm currently using Booking Koala. Also, though, let me go ahead and put the little plug in there. I'm currently also developing my own platform for managing cleaning companies' day-to-day operations. It's called BusyBook. We're going to be having a demo day very, very soon. It's set to come to market within 4 to 6 months. I'm hoping more than 4 months, than 6 months. But this development process, we've probably been working on this. We've been working on this since March. So it has not been a fast project, but it's a whole development. But Booking Koala is a great platform to utilize. They offer some different service options depending on how much business that you're in, depending on how much you want to spend on that platform. Also for VAs, you can find VAs in various different places. One of the sites that I like to use is online.ph.com. Let me see. I think I may have a link for that. Let me look real quick. But yeah, so that's the website that I like to use because the VAs are like pre-scored, pre like checked, right? But even though like they are pre-scored and pre-checked, you still will have to do your due diligence and find the right one. Like I like to sometimes give them test jobs to do. I require a vocal resume to provide, so that way I can hear their voice and their accents, if they have a heavy accent or not, right? And then I ask them to speak normal because sometimes they will speak really slow to make sure that they are pronunciating each word, right? But sometimes when I hire them and then I hear their voices like in a regular conversation. I'm listening to call recordings and they're speaking fast. I'm like, wait, what did she say? Like I couldn't even clearly understand her. So, that's the thing. I also like to hire VAs like from South America and the Caribbeans and the Philippines. The Philippines is always my favorite place because English is their second language. And they have really great work ethic. They have super high initiative, which is what I really love and like to provide. The only thing is that when you're hiring like a straight VA like that by yourself, you have to train them on their own because they may not know your industry. Like a cleaning industry is a really niche down industry, right? Now it'll be different like if you're looking for like a social media admin, right? Or a marketer or something like that. But actually finding somebody where they have experience with a cleaning company may be very different. So then you would just have to like fully train them from ground up. And I noticed that was sometimes what's what I'm looking for? Like the not delay, but that was sometimes the shortcomings of when students will hire VAs because they're still learning and they don't really know what to do. So that's end up how I end up hiring and actually starting my own VA company. We have Hey Evan, we have I offer this done for you service to where I will set everything up for their business, like a business in a box type of situation. And in the past, I would actually hire and train their VAs for them. But then after they brought down their VAs, it was like, I don't know what else to do with them. And that's because like they're still learning the business too. So with VAs, you can either find them on your own and train them on your own, which you're totally capable of doing. Or you can actually hire one through a company. And the best part about that, specifically like my company, is that they're managed and they're trained and they're held accountable by like our lead VA team. So that way you're not even the one that's having to train them or hold them accountable or make sure that they're doing all the right things. Sometimes I notice when people first start working with VAs, they have this trust issue to where like they're wanting to super micromanage because they don't know if they're actually doing the things because they can't see them. So they'll be like, "You're just trying to steal my money." Look, I've had so many conversations with people. They're like, "They're just trying to steal my money. I don't know what they doing." Well, they're working for you, but like if you asking them every minute of the day what they doing, they're not gonna get much done. So let them work. Uh, would you have any tips to get customers and clients? Yes. So I like to use lead generation platforms such as Google. Google offers three different options. They offer an option through Google Local Service Ads that is like a flat rate fee option. And then they offer Google Ads, and that's more like a PPC where you're paying per click. I like to compare that to like window shopping. So anytime somebody click on it, whether they really want the service or actually trying to call you, y'all have done that before, right? When you click on it, you be like, never mind, right? You have to pay for that ad. And then you have the Google My Business where like it's the Google Map Pack. And that's the one that shows up to where when you're like such and such near me and the addresses start showing up. And so you have that as well. So I like finding leads on Google through those three options: Thumbtack, Yelp, and Bark. Also Nextdoor. I've recently been trying out and testing out Nextdoor. That's a good platform to try out as well. And then of course, like don't forget about your inner circle, like your favorite friends and family, like reaching out to them, right? Because that's going to be like the best free way to find leads is reaching out to your entire community, your entire circle, the people at the grocery store, your dentist, your doctor, like people at your church or whatever congregation you worship at. Like, you know what I mean? Like reaching out to those people. And if they are not interested, ask them to tell somebody because they might be interested, right? So that's an option as well to find clients. Facebook groups, mom groups, the community groups to where you want to plant your company. Like if you know the exact area of where you want to plant your company. So like I'm in Dallas area, right? So you have like the suburbs of like Frisco and Plano and McKinney, right? So like finding like those local Facebook groups and seeing what people are posting in those Facebook groups as well. Those are a couple different ways to find clients. Person turquoise waving. I'm not sure what that means, but I love turquoise. That's one of my favorite colors. Any other questions? Any other questions? I see the people are dropping in, chiming in, dropping in, chiming in. And I'm not going to be for you guys too long because it's almost 9 o'clock. So if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to drop them. If you are catching this replay and you're like, dang, I missed another live, drop a comment or question in the comments and tag me, and I will come back and answer them for you as well. I also want to drop this link for you guys as well. Because like I said, you guys, for those that are wanting to join and start your cleaning company, like literally you can start a 6-figure cleaning company and be making money by next month without even touching them out. Like this is not you doing the things. This is just you hiring the people and being the middleman. Y'all know like how many middleman millionaires there are. Like that should be I should do another ebook and be like the millionaire middleman. Okay. Because think about Amazon. Amazon does not own a product. Well, they kind of own their products now, some products, right? Think about that type of business. Think about Uber. Uber doesn't own a car, but they are a multi-million-dollar company. Airbnb, they don't own a property, but they are a multi-million-dollar company, right? It's the same philosophy with this cleaning company. It is you being the middleman. You find your clients, you find your cleaners, and you marry them together and you collect the difference without you touching them up. So the only thing that you are managing and growing is your clients in that admin part. But even then I'm talking about the VAs, right? Even then, you bring on a VA to manage that. Okay. You bring on a VA to manage that. So that now you're not even managing that day-to-day interaction. Y'all think what's that man's name? That Amazon man's name? I would say Steve Jobs. That's not the man. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? So this concept is such a easy, I don't want to say easy. I hate saying that word because sometimes people like, oh, it's not easy. I don't necessarily mean it's easy, but it's doable, right? It's so doable. I've seen so many success stories within the academy. We have a student to where he's just 10 weeks in and he's at 40K. 40K, and he's only 10 weeks from launching his business. Okay. So I mean it's so doable, you guys. People always want to worry about, am I in the right market, or is this market oversaturated, or they just overthink it. Like they get into this overthinking, which becomes analysis paralysis. Like you can't move or function, or you allow fear to hold you back of the unknown. Like how you can't be afraid of the unknown. I get this question asked all the time, is like, how do I just start? And I always get hesitant when I answer this question because I don't want to like come off so rude and be like, you just start. But you really just start. Like you get into that place where you just do it scared, right? Like I don't care what this is going to look like. I'm just going to do it scared. And I remember when I first started, like I was in the position to where like I had no other choice. Like I couldn't go anywhere else but up because I was at my lowest. So I either will be fearful here where I'm at, which is the lowest of the low, or I'm just gonna figure it out and do it scared and push forward, right? Even doing these lives and even coming on here and doing my YouTube videos, I'd be scared and nervous and like, oh my God, do I got lipstick on my teeth? Am I talking right? My grades is coming out all over the place. Like, but you just do it. You literally just do it. How many clients and customers would you recommend to start with? I mean, there's no end. Like however many cleaners you have to service your clients, that's how many clients you want. Your true question should be, how many cleaners should I start with, right? If you can start with 2 cleaners would be awesome, but if you find one cleaner, find that one cleaner a client, right? But when you're building and scaling, like the hiring part, that's a part to where it's like you will never ever stop that. Like, I don't care if you have 20 cleaners, you will always continue hiring because you don't never know when you're going to get a switch or when somebody's going to flip. Okay. You always want to make sure that you have cleaners on deck. That I've been in 2 positions. One time where I didn't have enough cleaners, and one time to where I had too many cleaners. I'm always going to prefer this option. So you want to always be hiring, right? You want to hire slow, fire fast, meaning that don't be in such a rush where you hire anybody. Make sure that they have the minimum qualifications. My minimum qualifications, 2 years experience of residential cleaning, their own equipment, their own supplies, and their own transportation. Minimum, bare minimum, right? Extras is like, do you have insurance? And I'm going to run a background check. Am I going to see anything on that background check? Do you need to warn me about anything on that background check, right? Other than that, like that's my bare minimum. I'm going to hire as many people as I can. Now I can find my clients, because you don't want to start finding clients before you have cleaners. Like that'll put you in a really bad position, like a really, really bad position. Okay. Awesome. Any other questions? We are now at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Any other questions, you guys? Look, I'm on here as long as you guys have questions. But if you don't, maybe I'll be back tomorrow and I'll do another one. But it won't be this late. It'll be at my normal time at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you guys do have any other questions, I'm definitely happy to answer them for you. I'm going to also drop the link, you guys. Like I said earlier, you guys, and for Instagram, I think the link is in my bio. If not, send me a DM, and I'll be able to send you guys the link if you guys are ready to sign up to get access to the academy, because all this information, you guys, is in there plus more. There is a numerous amount of resources in there, and plus the cleaning course 2.0 is going to be coming out in October, which I'm super, super excited about. That thing is so detailed. It's like, feel like I'm doing homework feel like I'm doing homework trying to fulfill all of those modules that is going to be in that new course. And then, like I said, you guys hear me talking about the VA. There's going to be a separate course for that as well. So for those that are wanting to bring on a VA, you can do it the right way. You'll know how to find the right one. You'll know how to train them. You'll know how to assign them tasks. You'll know what tasks to assign them. Okay. So yeah, all of that is in 2.0, you guys. This link will give you the opportunity to sign up at a very, very low discount rate before it goes live in October 1st. And then the real price comes on. And then that is that. And then the monthly membership option is hasta luego. Not even hasta luego. It's like adios. Like it's not coming back. It's not coming back. So you guys can click that link that I just dropped. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So you guys have any other questions? IG, we're just talking about how to launch a 6-figure cleaning company without you touching a mop, like literally. And then for those that just joined me on YouTube, I'm sorry that you guys just joined, but I am gonna be wrapping it up. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, you guys. Drop them in the comments, send me a message, send me an email, info@ceocleaningacademy.com. I'm always there and available to answer you guys' questions about anything. This deal will be gone as of Saturday. So if you guys got to wait till tomorrow, don't wait until Saturday after midnight because the link will no longer be available. Let's see. Yeah, I get that the course. Thanks so much, honestly. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, definitely get the course, you guys. I mean, it's so much information. I wish I could like show a preview of it. It's so much, so much information. Like it's ridiculous. And then the thing about it, and I always like never talk fully about what's in the course because it's not just like residential. I talked earlier, you guys, and when I mentioned that the cleaning industry is a $1 billion industry, like there's training in there on government contracts, student turnover, post-construction, commercial, apartment vending. I mean, there's so much training in there. It's not just on residential. There's a plethora of other trainings in other cleaning industries as well. So, I mean, it's amazing. For the time being, I have a Google Voice for my business. Any recommendations for a phone system to implement? I would recommend trying out OpenPhone. That's a company that I utilize for my cleaning company and also for my VA company. It's a really good system. It's super easy to use. You put it on your phone, like you download the app and put it on your phone. So that way you're not having to utilize two separate devices. And the price point is really, really reasonable. It's probably one of the best priced VoIP systems out there. I just dropped a link for you so that way you can use that link as well. You get a $20 credit, which is, a little bonus. So like basically your first month free. But it's a really great platform. But I appreciate you guys joining me on tonight. I'm probably going to try to come back tomorrow evening. If I can, it will be much earlier. And like I said, you guys definitely feel free to drop any questions later and I'll swing back around and answer them for you. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.